Hello Nigerians, we are still at BUHARI House in Kensington, West London. Our night vigil is about to start. Because the temperature have dropped, some people have gone home to get dressed or in their cars changing. Our night vigil is about to start. These are police cars. The vigil is about to start. The vigil is about to start. Yeah, the vigil is about to start. We are going to stay here till tomorrow. Some people are just coming back from work. They will join us around 12. BUHARI, BUHARI, look after your health, BUHARI, look after your health. Your health is more important. BUHARI, resign.
It's quite interesting. A lot of Nigerians have been putting pressure, some for, some against. There are a lot of visits on the president. Was the president pressured, or he simply obeyed his doctor's orders? Which of these were? Because we understand that overnight today, there was a vigil at the BUHARI House asking the president to come back home. What exactly prompted the president's coming today?
Let me tell you, that so-called vigil was of no consequence. Did anybody take notice of it? No. How can, this is a country of 170 million people. So if you have a splinter of less than a dozen persons, just 10 people over there. No, please, don't link this with President Muhammadu Buhari's return. We were there. We gave you the report that he had. For us, he looked good enough to continue in his work. However, it was up to the doctors, and we had hoped that the doctors would also see the things as we saw them, which is to say that good enough, go back to your job, and this has been done. So absolutely nothing to do with this inconsequential protest.
Exercise my freedom of expression, freedom to protest against what I felt is not right now in the Nigerian political landscape.
Yes, and so what is the thing? You say you are here to protest what is going wrong. So what is actually going wrong?
Yeah, what is going wrong is that we have a president who is ill, who has handed over to the vice president via the Senate's due process, all well and good. Fine, he's in the UK. Now we now have the presidential jet sat at the airport in the same United Kingdom, accumulating fines every day.
Do you have an idea how much they have accumulated in demurrage?
Well, the last estimate was £5,000, British pounds, a day.
A day?
At official rate,
today is 105
days.
So that could give.
Yeah, so you could do the math. That's 498 naira for every pound. So £5,000 in 498
daily,
yeah, places. That's a lot of money.
I'm not only that, we will assume also that he has aides here who are collecting money.
He has a full complement.
Who are having escorts of
$1,000
a day.
President, yes. And then, that is one. And then two, the president is receiving visitors. All type of visitors. We heard Adeboye was here today. So are all those people more important than we normal, ordinary Nigerians? He doesn't know us to talk to us too. Just some privileged few he's going to talk to. That cannot be right. That cannot be right. That is my grounds. That is my grounds. I don't care if it's PDP, APC, APGA. I don't care. What I care about is the president must engage me, must talk to me. Come out and talk to Nigerians. That is what.
You have spoken to us on Channel Television a few times where you said the president has a prerogative to determine when he returns, when he's okay to return. But Nigerians would like to know just how informed is the president when he was away about the number of pressure that you and your team are experiencing or experienced in the past days. There are a lot of protests on the streets of the country. Is the president aware of all of this?
Protest on social media. I'm saying to you that for all that we can see, there has not been any protest of any consequence. Nigerians in their millions, 170 million people minus 10 persons had gone into their churches and to their mosques and prayed for the president. Look, this is a president who had been fair to the country. The Constitution requires him to be fair to himself and to be fair to the nation. Fair to himself, to excuse himself to go and treat himself, which he has just done. Fair to the nation by handing over, by not clinging onto power, but handing it over to the vice president, who I must say, with the support of the ministers and the governors of the country and the parliament, we've had the things going very well in the country. So yes, I don't think anybody should put anything on those
Mr. Shehu.
This is Abuja House in London. The new residence of President Muhammadu Buhari. They are calling him picture president. They are calling him not only picture president, he's a photo president, a video president. They call him a film president because they act so many things. Yeah, the vigil is starting in earnest. The vigil is starting in earnest. They are demanding that the president should go home. Yes, we are at Abuja House in London. This is Abuja House. This is where the president is staying. This is Abuja House, the new residence of President Buhari. This is where the president is residing the last 105 days. We are appealing to you to share this video, share it in various platforms that you belong to. This is a massive compound. This is part of the building. Yeah, you can see one of the heads. One of the heads, that's the minions. Those people who are feeding fat on the Nigerian taxpayers' money. I can still go further for you to see him. Some of you will identify him. He's running away. He's running away.
I'm here. All right. If eventually he doesn't go home, what does that portend for Nigeria? What does that say about Nigeria if he stayed here for as long as he wants?
No, what does that say about him? Okay. He came on the back of being a man of integrity, a man of honor, an incorruptible human being. But the reverse is the case now. If you were told 3 years ago that Buhari would spend Nigerian money abroad for 100 days, parked a aircraft, you will say no. You will not say no, Buhari, that you know that can never happen. But he's ruining his legacy in his own lifetime. All right. So in his own interest, he should go back home.
Okay. Some people are asking, in other countries, tradition sometimes demands that the president will simply resign. But whereby Nigerian politicians don't resign, do you think Nigerians should make a law now to take care of this type of situation, or should we allow this to continue?
Listen, when former President Goodluck Jonathan called this same Buhari and say, I am handing over, the whole world clapped. That we've never seen that ever anywhere in the world, in Africa at least. That's the first time that is happening. This time again, Buhari has an opportunity to make history, to do something that has never been done before in the history of African polity or politics.
To resign.
By either resigning or coming out to say the truth. Tell us what is wrong. Tell us what you are human. You know, tell us what the problem is. So that all these aides around you who are using your name to commit all sorts of atrocities, you will tell them not in my name. You will tell them not in my name. So everybody can get back to work. People are not working. I just came back from Abuja yesterday. People are not working because there's so much uncertainty.
Buhari, go home.
You have some guests.
Go home.
I can see some guests.
Go home.
I can see
Go home.
some guests coming to see
Ambassador in London, go home.
See someone come out of the building to welcome the guests.
Mr. Shehu, before we allow you go, can you give us an idea of the president's itinerary between now and Monday? We understand on Monday morning we address the nation in the broadcast. What else will he be doing today, tomorrow, and perhaps Monday? What have you laid for him on his protocol list?
No, well, it is all up to the president. I just heard you say he will do this and that, inspecting guard of honor and all of that. I think that once he takes off to his residence, we would wait to be communicated. For all we know, the information given to us is he arrives this afternoon, he speaks to the nation on Monday. If there's any new development, we'll let you know.
Okay. Give me, just in one word, what exactly will he be talking about on Monday?
I have no idea. I haven't seen the speech myself.
Oh.
I hope that we'll let you know before time.
Okay, then, Mr. Garba Shehu, many thanks for your thought. Do stay with us, because at some point we will get back to you if there need be to give us up to date in the inside stories that you have for us on the president's return back to the country. We do let you know. We're giving you live videos of what is happening in the nation's capital. We show you now what exactly is happening. That is the street of Abuja, the nation's capital, very close to the seat of power. But we take a short break, and when we return, so much more to talk about. My guest is still here, and so much more when we return after now. Welcome back to the special coverage of President Buhari's return to the country, as we keep you up to date here on Channels Television. Those are live feeds for you as our correspondents across town and across the country, giving you all you need to know right now. We spoke earlier with